I thoroughly enjoyed this. Vanessa, I will start with you. First of all, the performance, amazing. And you're also a producer on this as well. Tell me a little bit about just the process of Night Always Comes and being in your character's shoes.
Right, yeah. Well, we read the book and instantly it just felt so unusual. It felt so unusual to see such a kind of complicated anti-hero or anti-heroine. You know, she's not a hero, she's not earnest in her. It's not kind of worthy, if you know what I mean. She's doing this because she's desperate. And the idea that kind of if you're put into desperate circumstances, you might
Mhm.
make, bad choices because the system doesn't support you to make good ones sometimes. And so that just felt like such a kind of like poignant and important voice that's so missing, I think, on screen. And so we wanted to kind of, I guess, be brave enough to tell like a really difficult story that's a really hard watch. Because the reality is that the day to day is really, really, really tough. And so we didn't want to kind of back off from that really. And then, I had the absolute beyond pleasure of having someone like Julia come in to play my best friend and had literally become like a sister to me. And that was amazing. Like, it was just such a pleasure as an actor and as a person. So that was like the great joy of it, even though it's a really hard story.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful to hear about your guys' off-screen relationship as well. Julia, tell me about Gloria and working with Vanessa as well.
I mean, it was a dream come true. Like I remember our first conversation ever, and as usual, I was having connection issues and I could barely hear what they were saying, but she said all the right things, and I was just so drawn to this character because I feel like I've definitely been a Gloria in my past lives and in my past life, and friendship to me is everything, and to really dissect this friendship and why are they friends and they're so different, but they have that same kind of pain and that longing for, family connection, companionship. And I think that's what draws them together, and it is the kind of toxic friendship where you could rob me and I would still be your friend because I would ultimately understand why you did it, and not like hate you for it. And that's kind of what their friendship is about. And obviously then I got to meet Vanessa and actually I'd only really ever acted with like men before. So this was like so new to me, and it was just like, wow, okay, this is what I need to be doing, like we just went so deep, like did so much more work and to really figuring out who our characters are fundamentally. And I'd never really done that before Vanessa like showed me how. So it was really like a learning experience for me all around.
Yeah. And Vanessa, I do want to ask you about just getting in that mindset of Lynette. I mean, you could desperation just kind of is the underlaying or the plot line as well of just someone who's teetering on the edge. How did you get into that mindset?
Well, a couple of things helped. Firstly, Ben decided to film it chronologically. So we were filming it, as the movie happened,
Mhm.
in order. But secondly, Julia and I did the first night shoot together. So
That'll break you wide open.
Yeah.
It
it literally
will.
it put us on the edge straight
Yeah.
away. We had already bonded so much and done loads of work together. We even had matching tattoos of the characters. Not that you
hmm
might be able to tell, but can you remember what it said?
I, Wild at heart.
That's it. I knew
Yeah.
you'd remember. I knew you'd remember.
Yes.
Yeah, so we thought they got together when they were 16. But anyway,
hmm
so suddenly we were in, Gloria's apartment and we were all in it together and we kind of because the film then became just only at night and you definitely do go past a weird point. You go into a weird twilight zone and it does feel
Yeah.
very weird because you're like so it was sort of mirroring everybody's night, in a way.
hmm
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were unhinged
We
actually.
weren't acting anymore.
Yeah.
No.
I was gonna ask you, Julia, from your perspective, what was that night like?
Oh, rough. It was rough, but it was exactly what it needed to be though. Like I don't think it was supposed to be easy, it wouldn't be fitting for this kind of movie. We definitely suffered, but we prevailed, and ultimately that's kind of what this film's about.
Yeah.
So,
No, I'm really excited for people to see it.
yeah, me too.
Vanessa, congratulations. Honestly, it's been beautiful to see your journey through the press run for Fantastic Four and this. You're killing the maternity wear. I gotta say, you're giving me ideas.
Yes.
It's
How
Hell
was
yes.
this?
it's just all stretchy. That's it. Just, it just has to be whatever it is. It's just to be stretchy.
Oh my God,
This is
so
like so stretchy. Look.
oh, I
Oh my
love it.
God, that's
Yes.
amazing.
No, you're killing it. Both of you guys are killing it, honestly, and it's beautiful to hear that you guys bonded so well, making this movie as well. So I'm excited for people to see it.
Thank
Thank you.
you.